it's Max here from Daily Market Movements, and just before I start today's video, I just want to make you all aware of a trading signal service that we provide here. If you would like to receive trading signals from either myself or the rest of the team here at Daily Market Movements, then you can do so simply by visiting our website www.dailymarketmovements.com. What I'm going to do is leave the website link below this video in the description, so if you are interested in joining our amazing team, then all you have to do is scroll down, click on that link, which will then take you to our website, where you'll see that we charge a very small fee of $199 for a year's membership. So that's great value for money. Anyway, in front of me is a Nasdaq 100 futures chart, and as you can see today, we are rather flat on the day. Currently find ourselves trading just below that huge 10,000 handle, currently at $9,953. Very simple of how I look at the Nasdaq 100 right now. I think that we got a confirmed breakout as we had several daily closures above that $10,000 level, so it looks like we want to extend our rally towards that 10,500 level, because cases in the US have been spiking. The likes of Texas, California, Arizona, Florida. I think more than half of the US states right now have seen a spike up with regards to coronavirus cases in the hospitals. So this is genuinely good news for tech stocks. I know that at first these stocks like to sell off, but if you just look back at how the tech sector actually performed compared to the other sectors, tech was by far the most strongest performing sector. So although we might get a dip or two on some large news articles or breaking news announcements with regards to coronavirus and Apple's closing some stores, but eventually these stocks actually do perform very well. So how I'm looking at my Nasdaq 100 chart right now, I am a buyer. That's right, I'm injecting some money because I think that Nasdaq could go towards 10,500 and even potentially 11,000 in the very near future, and I'm talking within the next 3 to 6 months. So at the moment I have got a stop at around 850, so 9,850, which is this blue box here. If we break to the bottom side of this box, then yes, I won't be selling the market, but I will be holding off and potentially buy try and buy the dip at around 50,000. Sorry, at around the 50-day EMA, as that would be great value for money. But I'm looking for a nice little short-term rally in the Nasdaq 100 back to this week's highs, which is at around that 10,300 level. So this trade right now sets up for a great 2-for-1 risk reward ratio. You got 3 to the upside and you're risking 1.5 to the downside, with your stop loss at 9,850 and your take profit at 10,300. So you got potential 300 points to the upside and a potential 150 points to the downside at risk. So that is a very good trading setup right now. I do expect the tech stocks to rally going into the weekend and next week. The Fed is buying everything. The Fed is buying every single dip that occurs in the markets. You can't fight the Fed. That's how the saying goes. You just do not fight the Fed. You can't fight the Fed. They can print money. They can print all of the money in the world. So just don't try and outsmart the Fed, and don't try and don't try and sell these indices at the moment. Potentially in the near future, it will be a great selling opportunity once the Fed starts to unwind these buying back programs. But at the moment, you just can't fight the Fed. So go with the crowd. Buy every single dip that occurs in the Nasdaq 100. I am bullish. No interest in shorting whatsoever. Short-term target 10,300. Longer-term target at 10,500.